They came born of battle and bloodshed, those that would stand against the darkness. Those that would ask for no reward in this life, yet to the darkness they returned, for their time in this world was fleeting, and Valhalla called to them, and the world of mortals mourned, for it sensed its own demise. For what was once green and fertile was now soured and barren. Those who were once at peace now knew only war.
Hi, my name is Ken Ogasawara, and I am a localization producer here at Sega, and today I'm here to talk to you about Viking, Battle for Asgard. Viking is about battle for supremacy. Hel has unleashed her undead legion over Asgard and is very close to unleashing Fenrir to start Ragnarok, basically the end of the world. If she starts Ragnarok, then she becomes then the ruling deity over all of Asgard. In that, the other gods, of course, tried to stop her, including Freya, who then recruits Skarin to be her champion to try to prevent that from happening. The hero that you play as in this game, his name is Skarin. He is one of the strongest warriors in Brighthelm. However, he is also what a lot of the other Vikings consider a frightening or cursed aspect, because he seems to have these seizures or visions and they're not sure what they are. With Skarin being a Viking, one of the things is like go into a berserker rage and hack at anything that he sees, but there's also the warrior in him that lets him sneak around and do stealth attacks on various characters. But again, those are skills that he has to learn at an arena. And the player will have to make decisions on what sort of combat moves he wants to learn, what he wants to become an expert in, so that he can progress through the game. Other things that he also have is the ability to have blacksmiths add runes to his weapons. What those will do will add elemental effects to them, so fire, ice, electricity. They're very powerful when he's using them, but their true power is revealed when he's leading his army of Vikings into a battle, because it's an area effect, so everybody will be given the ability to use elemental abilities. What we wanted to do is to keep it simple. We wanted to have a basic block button, of course, where you can execute some moves off of that, but a fast attack and a strong attack, and using combinations of those to unleash stronger combos. One complexity we added to the control system was something called rage attacks. Starting off attack with a couple fast attacks and then using a rage attack would change it into a different chain of combos. In some ways, we took away the complexity from the player, but wanted to make it into an adventure game so you could see the full range of motions, full range of gameplay, while keeping it brutal looking in the attacks and how you take out the enemies. You'll see your regular army grunts, you'll see archers, you'll see some of the heavier shielded dudes, you'll see giants and ogres coming out onto the battlefield that will devastate your army. You will also battle with your counterpart in Hel's army, Hel's champion. He is a very big, very dark individual. When you see him, he has a presence on the battlefield. He becomes your main focus because none of the other warriors can stand up to him. When you go into mass battles, you are very much meant to be the leader of the army. However, in the chaos of having thousands of enemies going at each other, there is very little time to give directions, especially when you're being hacked upon. So in that, you lead by example. So the purpose of Skarin in these mass battles is to find out where the big hot spots are, take out the shamans, take out the champions, take out the giants, devastating your army. So you're not so much as giving commands as you're leading them to these places. What you're going to see right away is, of course, in-your-face brutality. Cutting out people who never gets old. When you get the chance, look around the island, go up to a high cliff, a high mountain, look down, look around. The team spent a lot of time making this island into a living, breathing entity. It's breathtaking how panoramic it can be. You'll sit there and go, wow, this isn't a video game. Viking Battle for Asgard is coming out for PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, coming to you really soon, and I hope by the end of the month.